Welcome to the Auto Reputations dealership dashboard. Right now we're on the overview page. It's showing that this particular dealership has an 85% online presence score. Out of all of the listings that it found regarding this dealership, 0 had 100% accurate information, which means that one of the listings could have a bad phone number for the dealership, a bad address, a bad website. So that's something our auto rep would look at for this dealership. 24 of the listings found had errors, and there were 4 listings that didn't even have this particular dealership in their directory. Right here is the review overview. It's showing that as of right now there's 69% positives. No mentions for today were found. Here's an online share of voice, which is finding your competition and comparing you against them. Here's some more recent top mentions and some of the negatives. You can click all of these and dial in a lot deeper. We're going to take a look now at the dealership visibility portal. Right now we're looking at all the listings that our dashboard has found for this dealership. It's pulling them in from various sources such as Bing, Google+, Yahoo, Cars, DealerRater, Edmunds, and you can see that it's found a listing, but there's errors, so we can click to see what the actual error is on Bing Local, and it looks like that the address is is not correct, so that's something the auto rep would fix for the dealership. And as you can see, each one has an error, so that is a major point of concern for the dealership, and we would go in and fix all of that. Here's the directories, the social sites, so it's a giant amount of information that we find and manage for the dealership. Here's the statistics, and of course our goal is to get that at 100%. Let's take a look at the citations for the dealership. These are all online mentions and citations found with this dealership's name, information, its principals or its employees. So here you can see some information was found on Truck Trend. There's been a rip-off report found, so that's something that we would dive into and immediately respond to. Some auto sales seek. So here, these are all very recent, as you can see, June 19th. So it's still pulling all of those in for you guys to look at, and we monitor as well. Let's take a look at the reviews portal. The dashboard has just imported and updated all the current reviews and ratings for this dealership. It's pulled from all the major sources: Cars, DealerRater, Edmunds, Facebook, Yelp, Google+. And you can see that this particular dealership has a 3.8 out of 5 star rating. It has 218 reviews, and 116 of those are 5-star. We can see the trend cloud here showing some of the keywords and the terms that customers have used when they were leaving feedback for this dealership. So if we click on someone's name here, which is probably a saleswoman, we can see exactly what the customer was talking about when they mentioned her in the review. And these look all positive, 5 stars. So that would be something good to bring up in a sales meeting about how she's made it to the trend cloud, and it's featured in many popular reviews online. We can sort sentiment, positive, neutral, or negative. So let's take a look at some of the negatives. We can also go into a review site directly. So let's dive right into DealerRater and see exactly what's going on there. We can see they have a 4.3 out of 5 with 113 reviews, and 73 of those are 5-star. And same here, we can go back and look at just the positives. Or we can look at them all. This is a very powerful piece of software here in our dealership dashboard. Now let's take a look at the online mentions for this dealership. Here's all online mentions of this dealership. You can click to read more about them. Images. Let's take a look at the social platform. Here you can see all the social activity for this dealership, the Facebook information, Twitter, Foursquare. You can see what the actual dealership is posting and what people are saying about the dealership all in one shot. We can even monitor employee Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts to make sure that your employees are showcasing your dealership in a positive light. We can view social statistics, comparing your dealership across your competitions, social platforms. Here we can see that page likes, it's 1,278 versus the 369 industry average. Twitter followers, Foursquare check-ins, another very powerful tool. Lastly, we can check in on your competition, how you're faring against them for keyword searches on the internet, Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Here we can see that these are the 3 keywords that we put in: car dealership, car service, an Acura dealership, and how the dealership does against the competition. We can see that the yellow portion represents 36% of the share in the car dealership. Criswell's 31%. Tisher, which is this account, is 8%. So it looks like they have some SEO work that needs to be done. We can also see how they're doing against their competition on Facebook. They have 1,278 likes versus Chevy Chase's 8,000, Criswell's 900, and Norris's 2,000. Same with Twitter and Foursquare. So as you can see, the dashboard is an incredibly useful tool. Your employees at the dealership, your GMs, your salesmen, they all have access to this if you wish, but the main goal is that our service is full service. So we're doing this, we're looking at this for you every single day. We want to get all of these stats at 100. We want you to be at 5 stars, ratings, 5-star reviews. We want everything to be perfect, and that's our job, and we hope you find it a very valuable tool.